Having spent the past 20 years coaching, mentoring and training leaders at all levels, I've come to realise that the word feedback can be a real trigger for so many people. The mere mention of the word can send shivers down people's spines and set off palpitations. And I've realised that that's true whether we're the one about to give some feedback or whether we're on the receiving end of it. So if you want to feel more confident in your ability to provide feedback that actually helps people improve their performance, then today's video is for you. Hey there, I'm Ben Morton. I'm a performance coach and leadership mentor, and I specialise in working with business professionals who are moving into more senior leadership roles. So the ability to give effective feedback that actually helps people get better at their job is so significant, and it's not that common. I was looking at some research recently conducted by Gallup, and it said just 26% of people, and I'll say that again, just 26% of people believe that the feedback they receive at work actually helps them improve their performance and do their job better. Now, with any statistic that we look at, I often think it's interesting to consider the other half of the statistic or percentage. So what this means is there are 74% of people in the workplace receiving feedback where they believe it is having absolutely zero positive impact upon them. And why does this happen? Well, it happens partly because many of us as leaders and managers have never been on the receiving end of effective feedback, so we don't know what good actually looks like. And partly because many of us has never actually really been taught how to give effective feedback that has the ability to improve people's performance and motivate and inspire them to get better. And that's not to mention the huge percentage of people in the workplace who just never receive any feedback at all and effectively find themselves working in a feedback vacuum. But let me give you a couple of very quick, very practical tips that will enable you to improve the quality of the feedback that you give. Now, the key thing is that effective feedback needs to comprise of both praise and direction. Simply saying, great job, you're doing really well, that's great, starts to have limited effect. After a while, if that's all people are getting, they're going to start asking questions and be saying, yeah, it's lovely that you're telling me I'm doing a great job, but what am I doing well and what do I need to improve? And there's also the danger if all you do is give praise, i.e. great job, that eventually people will just start doing random stuff because they're not really getting any direction. So they just start trying stuff to see what happens. And as well, just saying great job, you might actually find yourself reinforcing mediocre or even good performance, but not giving people the knowledge, the insights, the direction that will get them to great performance. So praise alone isn't effective, but it is important. The most effective feedback, though, consists of praise and direction. So that's great job, you're doing really well, I really appreciate that, but next time it would be even better if you just did this. Or that's an amazing piece of work you've done. If you just did this as well, next time it would take it from good to great. So we need praise and direction. And a little framework that you can use to do that I learned from the education system is to use the WWW framework, which stands for what worked well, and then we can follow that with EBI, which stands for even better if, or KDT, which is keep doing that. Now you could use that exact language or you could use your own language, but either way, if you focus on praise and direction and then share with people what worked well was this, next time it would be even better if you just did this, or what worked well was this, actually keep doing that because it's awesome. If you take those two little tips, you'll be able to be in that, at the minute, small percentage of people giving feedback that actually makes a difference. And if you do that together, we can shift that percentage. So many more people in the workplace are going to be receiving feedback that actually inspires them, energizes them, and most importantly, allows them to get better at their job, helping you as their leader or manager deliver the results that you're ultimately accountable for. Hope this has been useful. Look after yourself, look after those you've got the privilege and responsibility to lead, and as always, lead on.